There also was a nun, a prioress, her way of smiling very simple and coy. Her greatest oath was only by Saint Loy, and she was known as Madame Eglantine. And well, she sang a service with the fine, intoning through her nose, as was most seemly, and she spoke daintily in French extremely, after the school of Stratford at Bow. French in Paris style she did not know. At meat her manners were well taught withal, nor morsel from her lips did she let fall, nor dripped her fingers in the sauce too deep, but she could carry a morsel up and keep the smallest drop from falling on her breast. For courtliness she had a special zest, and she would wipe her upper lip so clean that not a trace of grease was to be seen. Upon the cup, when she had drunk to eat, she reached a hand sedately for the meat. She certainly was very entertaining, pleasant and friendly in ways and straining, to counterfeit a courtly kind of grace, a stately bearing fitting to her place, and to seem dignified in all her dealings. As for her sympathies and tender feelings, she was so charitably solicitous. She used to weep if she but saw a mouse caught in a trap, if it were dead or bleeding, and she had little dogs she would be feeding with roasted flesh or milk or fine white bread, and bitterly she wept if one were dead, or someone took a stick and made it smart. She was all sentiment and tender heart. Her veil was gathered in a seemly way, her nose was elegant, her eyes glass gray, her mouth was very small but soft and red, her forehead certainly was fair of spread, almost a span across the brows I own. She was indeed by no means undergrown. Her cloak, I noticed, had a graceful charm. She wore a coral trinket on her arm, a set of beads, the gaudiest tricked in green, whence hung a golden brooch of brightest sheen, on which there first was graven a crowned A, and lower Amor vincit omnia. Another nun, the secretary at her cell, was writing with her, and 3 priests as well.